Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello and welcome to MHF people. Listen, history in the making, history already made by Manchester City. And Arsenal voices are out, Arteta out voices and everything. Jurgen Klopp farewell, end of an era. But congratulations to every Manchester City fan. Well deserved, history made. You know, Husam is going to be here. This is MHF. This is your one and only MHF, of course, myself and Husam will be here. Husam is just restarting his machine, kind of lagging. He wants to give you the perfect content, of course. So big up everybody that is here. Make sure if you are here now to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, of course. If you're new to MHF, what are you doing not subscribing to the channel? What are you doing not subscribing to the channel? Hit that like button. Let's get to 200, 300 likes, of course. Big up everybody that joined from the football terrace, of course. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button if you're new. But listen, Manchester City, they stood tall today. Phil Foden deserves player of the season now. Finally now I can say that because now today Phil Foden came out clutch. Arsenal today, they did their job. But Man City are just a machine, as people want to say. Manchester City are, I have to say, it's very hard to beat Manchester City. Absolutely tough. Let's get to 200, 300 likes. Like the video. Manchester City are a very tough team to beat. Arsenal tried their best. You talk about the charges. You don't want to talk about charges. Forget the charges on the pitch today. Manchester City were good. They were great. They won the games. I think they won the last 9 games after drawing to Arsenal. Premier League has ended. Jurgen Klopp left. I think this is an end of an era time, and I said that yesterday on the show. End of an era of the Premier League with Klopp leaving. Man City doing a 4-peat, already making history. Congratulations to everyone of Manchester City fans. Well deserved. Congratulations to you. You deserve to be happy. And I'm going to tell Manchester City fans, it's going to be different than Awesome. Don't let anybody take away from your joy, from your celebrations, from you supporting this team. You're supporting an absolutely fantastic team. And also, on the other hand, Manchester City fans, Arsenal fans, be proud of your team. Yes, demand more from your manager, from your players next season. Demand more, but be happy. Again, football is about winning, yes. And Arsenal haven't won, so yes, they failed to achieve what they wanted to do this season. But Arsenal has a good season. I wouldn't congratulate Arsenal. I wouldn't say congratulations, Arsenal, at all, because at the end you failed in achieving what you wanted to achieve. But doesn't mean you just smash everything and you smash your toys and you smash your TV and everything. You just don't do that. You just don't. You don't do that, to be honest. But again, I'm going to say, Arsenal, you did a good job pushing Man City to the end. It's an improvement over last season, but it's not enough. You didn't do enough to win the league, right? You did not do enough to win the league at the end because you didn't win the league. Small margins here and there. We can talk about small margins. We can talk about a referee's decision here and there. Victor, can you stop spamming, please? Victor, please. You can spam and everything, but come on, do something else. But in my opinion, Manchester City at the end, congratulations to you. Don't let anyone take away from your joy. And Arsenal fans, don't let anyone tell you, oh, you bottled it. You didn't bottle it. You went toe to toe to Manchester against Manchester City. You didn't lose the league at Villa. You lost the league against West Ham and Fulham before the break. That's what I want to get your opinions, guys. I want to reach 300 likes right now. Listen, we're here. We're going to talk about it. And I want your opinions. I want you to drive the show. We're going to stay here about 30, 45 minutes or something. I don't know how long, to be honest. But I want your opinion. I want what you think happened this season. What you think. And what are your responses about the Arteta out? What are your responses about the Arteta ins? To be honest. But I'm not going to sit here and congratulate Arsenal. I'm not going to do it
There you
because
are.
There is no congratulations. Be proud of your team. You improved over last season. You progressed. You played very good football. Declan Rice played out of this world this season. Absolutely
Spam
fantastic.
115 to annoy more.
Out of this world. Are we gonna be here shameless or are we gonna talk?
No,
What
we're
is
gonna
wrong with
talk,
you,
but
Habibi?
it's very
What is
shameless for
wrong
you to
with
not
you?
congratulate Arsenal.
I'm not, Habibi. I don't congratulate someone who lost the league, but Arsenal should be proud of their team. So here is the equation:
There you are.
Arsenal should be proud of their team. They made progress, but at the end, how I think actually it's very shameless and it's gaslighting if I sit here and congratulate Arsenal fans. Arsenal fans in the chat, yes or no? Should I sit here and congratulate you? Let me know. Should I
Of
sit
course.
here and say congratulations, Arsenal? Is that what people want us to do? Congratulations, Arsenal. Congratulations for
Tell
what?
me why you shouldn't congratulate them.
Congratulate them for what? Can you tell me?
For the team that they built?
They built a team last season as well. They built a team this season.
Yeah,
Is
but
that
you
how
know
you
this is different.
congratulate teams? Yeah, Habibi, you congratulate winners, Baba. You do not congratulate the people that
I'm
lost
not
the league. And
congratulating
I'm
City.
not
You can do
bantering
it.
Arsenal fans. I'm not
I'm
sitting
not
here bantering
congratulating
Arsenal
City.
fans.
You can. I don't have to.
No, I'm not asking. You do whatever you want, Habibi. You do whatever you want, Baba. You do whatever you want. Nobody. You're a City rival. You shouldn't congratulate them, right? You shouldn't. I'm not about this cringy. Arsenal should do a guard of honor, and Man City should do a guard of honor to Liverpool. Bullshit, bro. But I'm not gonna sit here and tell Arsenal fans I'm gonna congratulate you on this. You built a great team. Fair enough. Hats off to you. Arteta pushed City to the last game. You kept them on toes because, by the way, and for anybody that tells that City were on the beach and City won it already, go watch LB watch along. He literally, when when they scored, he started to get worried. When they scored the second goal, West Ham that got cancelled by a VAR. So that is it. I'm not gonna sit here and congratulate Arsenal. Congratulate Arsenal for what? For improvement of last season? Good for you. But congratulations for I can congratulate Villa of making Champions League. I'm not going to congratulate Arsenal. I'm not going to lie. I don't feel like I need to congratulate Arsenal. You built a good team, but at the end you fell short. You need improvement. You need to improve next year. You didn't bottle it because you're going against City, who won the 9 out of 9. You had a fantastic second half of the season. Fantastic, winning 16 out of an 18 game, drawing one against City at the Etihad, where everyone told you you're going to lose, and lost against Aston Villa, to be honest. But I'm not going to sit here and congratulate them. I'm going to tell them you had a great season. You built a good team. Your manager did very well. But at the end, you fell short. You need to improve next. If you are going to treat Arsenal like a big club, next season, be better. Win it. Be better. Be better than Pep. I don't know what it takes, right? I don't know what it takes, right? I don't know what it takes from Arsenal to win the league next season. It might be 95 points and it might be 85 points because we don't know what is going to happen next season. But Manchester City, do I say deserved winners? At the end, they won it, right? At the end, they won it. That's simple as that. I don't know what you want to say, to be honest. Why are you so sad?
I'm not sad. I'm letting you speak.
I finished. I'm done.
Listen, me personally, I'm not gonna congratulate Manchester City. That's just
But you're going to
how I
congratulate Arsenal.
see. He said, go ahead, speak. Tell me when you're done, so I can speak.
No,
Tell,
I'm
tell me
asking.
when
طب
you're done.
يعني it's a conversation back and forth يا
If
أخي.
it's a
يعني
I didn't interrupt your monologue. Can I have a
you
monologue?
Habibi, if you want to do a monologue, go ahead. Go
Yeah,
ahead for it.
exactly. Yeah, you want
Can
me
I
to do
mute
a monologue?
myself?
I want to do a monologue.
اتفضل حبيبي.
Yeah, exactly.
Can
Let me
you
do a
can by the way,
monologue,
I'm
then
gonna
ask
tell you something. You
questions.
can have the whole screen while I go get some water. Is that okay?
Get the shish tawuk sandwich again.
No, my wife is like,
Today,
and I go to the restroom and I get some water. Is that okay? And then
today
you can
there's
do the
no
whole
shish
screen.
tawuk. Why, yeah?
You
I
can
love the fact yesterday was like, it's better than restaurant quality. Wallah, that's a good husband right there. You know, I know his wife is watching. 100%. Fantastic compliment right there. Better than restaurant quality is the best compliment I've
Wallahi
seen.
it was. I'm not complimenting.
No, but
Wallahi it was.
no, but even if it's true, it's still a compliment. A compliment is saying something nice to someone, whether it's true or not. Is besides the point. So if I tell you Mo, Inter Milan are the biggest
Okay, so you're
club in
right. You're right.
Italy.
Because normally I take
That's a
compliments as
compliment. That's
someone
not
who
true,
is,
but it's a compliment.
yeah, okay, someone who's not saying the full truth, just to compliment, to make someone feel better. But
Yeah,
I'm,
exactly.
I'm
But
giving
at the same
it.
time, even if you say something that's true, like Juventus is the biggest club in Italy, that's a compliment and true at the same time.
Okay, yes, you're right.
Anyway,
You're absolutely right.
back to the Premier League.
By the way, I
So,
just wanted to say something, guys. We're almost
yes,
800 people here, and we're even actually on 150 likes. Can you tell
that's
me
mad.
how fraudulent this is?
It's mad. You
Well,
guys are all Darwin Nunez's in the chat, I'll be honest with you.
go ahead. Go ahead. Do your thing.
You bunch of Darwin Nunez's. Anyway, why are you full screening me, يا أخي?
I was gonna go, يا أخي. I told you. I'm gonna give you like 2-3 minutes. Just do your monologue.
رايح عن جد؟
Yeah, أنا هجيب مية والله العظيم. I'm gonna go to the restroom. I've been sitting here for a bit.
Oh, there you are. Okay.
Quickly.
Okay, I didn't realize I was gonna go
I
full
literally
screen.
said that, baby.
Gonna go full screen. You get me? Anyway, make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. Make sure you guys are spamming 115 in the chat, just because we can. You know, there's nothing stopping us. We're gonna spam 115 here. I will write it myself. Why not? What's stopping? Nothing is stopping. I could do that if I want to. Yeah, big up to Lance Armstrong. So back to the Premier League. I have to say, listen, I congratulate Arsenal on the team that they have built. That's why I'm congratulating Arsenal. I'm congratulating Arsenal, of course, not on an achievement. We all know this. I'm not going to be a smart ass. It's the reality. Like, the reality is, okay, no problem. I understand that Arsenal did not win anything, but this is just weak banter. We knew this from the start. As soon as the game ended, Spurs versus Man City, we all knew City are going to win anyway today. So it ain't nothing new. So we already know that Arsenal weren't going to win anything. So that's just weak banter. So we have to congratulate Arsenal on the team that they have built. And people say, what's the difference between this season and last season? Progression. Taking it to the last day. And I feel like last season probably hurt Arsenal fans more because they were top of the league for a longer time, you know. So last season, obviously, Arsenal were top of the league for a much longer time and all that type of stuff. This season, they weren't top of the league for as long as they were last season. It's not like they were favorites from the start or anything, you know. So that's why, from an Arsenal perspective, the team that they have built is an incredible team. So we have to congratulate them. We have to say well done to you, you know, for pushing City all the way. Obviously, maybe had Arsenal been 1-0 up against Everton and the reverse happened, maybe, just maybe, it would have put some form of seed of doubt into the City players' heads. But I feel like the fact that they were 1-0 down to Everton made the City job a bit easier. And to be honest with you, I think, obviously, from an Arsenal perspective, you'd be disappointed that you weren't 1-0 up against Everton at home. Maybe it applies a bit more pressure or whatever it is. So, yeah, well done to Arsenal on building this team. And listen, I'm going to say something that's an unpopular opinion. People don't want to hear it, but you can cry more. Make sure you're liking the video as you're crying. The one thing I'll say is, whether people like it or not, this is the second close league title that City have won, where referees have played a role in Manchester City winning a league title. I'm not saying the referee is the sole reason, because if Manchester City were crap, the referees wouldn't matter. But at the end of the day, the referees have played a role this season and the season where we lost by a point because of the Rodri handball. Incoming City fans crying and not recognizing this. This is just the reality. I'm not saying the referees is the only reason or the sole reason or the biggest reasons, but they played a role. That's just the reality of the situation. The Rodri handball, you get me, 2 years ago, and now this season with the McAllister, Doku sweet chin music, So, Val, you're telling me to check DM just because you say you'll come home 10:30. Okay, khalas. Just message me when you're home, and we'll speak about the thumbnails. Done. And go enjoy yourself. So, yeah, it's happened twice, to be honest with you. This is something that people say you're bitter, you're salty. That has nothing to do with the fact. The fact is, that this has happened, and twice in the title run-in, they've had decisions go their way that shouldn't have. That's just ultimate reality. And the other team have had decisions go the other way, like Arsenal against Newcastle, like the Arsenal Villa penalty, as an example, all that type of stuff. So Arsenal have had decisions go against them as well. So it plays a role. So whether we like it or not, it plays a role. Now, I just want to say something to the Chelsea fans on the chat. I'll be honest with you. Chelsea fans in this run-in have actually shown why Arsenal are the biggest club in London. Because the way that Chelsea fans have been celebrating this Manchester City title, it shows you that actually Arsenal are bigger than both Spurs and Chelsea. That's just the reality. Arsenal are bigger than Spurs, and Arsenal are bigger than Chelsea. And it's proven by the celebrations today. You see all the celebrations, it's all Spurs fans celebrating, it's all Chelsea fans celebrating. It's just the reality, But the one thing that Chelsea fans have not recognized today, Manchester City have overtaken Chelsea in terms of major trophies. So now officially, Manchester City are a bigger club than Chelsea, whether people like it or not. Now we must all recognize that City are a bigger club than Chelsea. So obviously they were the original Manchester City, 20 years ago when Roman Abramovich bought the club, but they couldn't do it as good as City are doing it right now. So yeah, Chelsea fans now have to recognize factually that they're smaller than Manchester City, whether they like it or not. And actually, when you look at the titles, Manchester City now are on double digits, I believe, double-digit league titles. So Arsenal are on double digit, City are on double digit, Liverpool on double digit, United are on double digit, but Chelsea aren't. So this makes Chelsea now the fifth biggest club in England after the big four, if you would like. So Chelsea have been even pushed up the big four now. That's just the reality of the trophy situation. So yeah, Manchester City have won another league title. It's what's expected anyway. They failed in the Champions League. It's just the reality. I'm not going to congratulate them. This is what you expect. So it's not that deep, to be honest with you. And yeah, inshallah, the charges get applied and we can finally put them to jail. That's what I think.
Yeah, that charges again.
Spam 115 in the chat if
Oh my God.
if you're not a Chelsea fan on loan to City or you're a City fan. Spam 115 in the chat, right?
I actually just wanted to say that again. Phil Foden today.
Where's the water? Oh, you drink water from a straw?
From the big jug, so I can't hold the jug, Habibi.
I've never seen someone drink water with a straw, but fairs.
Really?
You're so bougie. You got the green card, khalas now. You're drinking water from a straw. There you are. There you are. يرحم ايام زمان لما كنت تشربها من الدلو. When he used to have a bucket and drink from the bucket. Now look how he's drinking water. Now he's drinking water out of a straw. Akhi, wallahi, have some shame. This guy got a green card and now he's drinking water from a straw. Carry on. Go ahead. Well, what do you want to tell us?
No, yeah, what is wrong? It's okay. It's okay.
There you are. There you are.
Check the private chat just as well.
Fadal.
Anyway, like I wanted to say that Foden today came clutch today. 90 seconds, he scored a goal. Very beautiful goal, to be honest. Amazing goal. And it was to be honest, City today didn't look nervous like the Aston Villa game of 2 seasons ago. They looked very composed. They looked very well. To be honest, West Ham didn't actually come to play. West Ham came to joke and joke around, which is the league was. But again, Arsenal did the job, won the games, and Arsenal. All I wanted to say is that, are we thinking Arsenal gonna win it next season, or is it gonna be Man City again? What are we thinking?
No, it's too early to ask this.
We don't.
You
don't
know that you yourself cannot answer this question.
Nobody knows, but City are favorites. We know that. صح? We know that, right, guys, in the chat, everyone? We know that. We know City are favorites. We know for a fact that City are favorites. We know for a fact that City are favorites. Arsenal have to do a lot of work. You know what I mean? A lot of work. Like, I know that the summer is long, and we're gonna speak about men's team of the seasons. Of course, shout out to Tuesday on This Is Football. There's gonna be a massive stream. If you haven't subscribed.
XA stars, baby. Let's go. Tuesday, 10 p.m. UK time. Team of the season.
Can Liverpool challenge next season? I doubt it.
Not only can, we should. 100%.
That's a different story. Should and can is different. Should and
everything we're gonna say about Arsenal and Liverpool depends on transfers. Simple. Because I'll give you an example. I've been saying this to the Arsenal fans, and by the way, a lot of them have actually got on board with me and are agreeing with me completely now. People need to understand something. Arsenal cannot now, after losing this league title, start saying names like Zubimendi and all this crap. They don't need any of this shit. I'm telling you right now, Arsenal fans have even come to me and you're like, Husam, thank you for saying that on the football terrace because we've had enough. Even the ones who aren't Arteta out and aren't parts of Standards FC or whatever it is, they all come tell me, Husam, you're right. You cannot do Zubimendi now. This is not the Zubimendi summer. This is your Allison Van Dyke summer. You need world class Premier League proven incredible players. Simple as. So you need like a Nicolo Barella. You need like a, like the best of the best. Rodrigo from Real Madrid. Yani. You need the best in class. What you cannot do is start this summer signing the likes of Zubimendi and all this shit. Like, bro, it doesn't put you in any good place. It just doesn't put you in any good place. So that's what I'll say. So they need to have a very important summer.
Yeah. They, like, to be honest, I'm actually I'm expecting the season next season to be fiery as this season. I'm expecting Man City to get better. I'm expecting Chelsea to get better than this season. I'm expecting Spurs to get better. Liverpool are the ones in question, to be honest. Liverpool are the ones in question, to be honest with you. This is the only thing that I'm are will where will Liverpool be? Where will Liverpool be the next season? But for Manchester City, I want to get what people think, to be honest. I want to get what people think. Do you think Man City next season can get like 95 plus points? And can Arsenal do that? Can Arsenal match this? Right? That's the point. That's I think this is a very, very fair question to ask. Because Man City this season, I still believe that they weren't at their best, and they still got 90 points, 91 points, if I'm not mistaken. 90, 91 points, Man City this season, and they aren't at their best with players like Doku, with Jack Grealish being out, with Haaland being out, with Kevin De Bruyne being out for
Okay,
half the
but Mo,
season.
can I stop you there?
Yes, of course.
Everything you're about to say and you've said and you're gonna say is true. However,
Yes.
the team's mentality cannot be like this. You cannot start a season saying, "Oh, they've got Paqueta, Bruno Guimaraes, خلاص it's over." You know what you need to do? If Arsenal want to win the league this season, and if Liverpool want to win the league next season, you know the only way to do it? You have to do a Liverpool 1920. Essentially, be perfect. Win every single game. It's harsh. Reality is harsh, but it's simple as that. You need to go into every single game, and you must win every single game. Where it gets to a point where City can't even catch you, even if you fuck up. That's the only way. And by the way, you know who also did that? There's only two managers who beat Pep. Someone's gonna mention Conte. Fuck off, Chelsea fans. I'm not gonna count the ones where he beat Collar of left centre back, where he didn't even have his team, because even Poch finished above him that season. Poch out. There's only two managers who beat Pep Guardiola. Only two in a title race, in an actual race. Jose Mourinho, Real Madrid, Jurgen Klopp, Liverpool. Both of them won a shit ton of games. Jose Mourinho broke the goals record and the points record. Liverpool had the strongest start to a Premier League season in history. So you can beat Manchester City, but you got to start this from the season directly. Ain't no such thing as, we have to work our way through to get to a certain level or any of that shit. Because what people need to get into their heads, and this I will speak to even my own fan base, because my own fan base are dumb when it comes to this, aka Tom Little. People need to understand, stop relying on March, April, and May City to drop points, because they just simply won't. Stop. Every time I'm in a title race or I see another team in the title race, I have some dumbass telling me how City are going to drop points here and there. No, they won't. So you have to be perfect essentially up until February, March. Simple.
The thing about it is that, and I wanted to say this to people, guys. We're gonna start slow and we're gonna come back at the end of the season being very, very good and well and all the stuff. Man City next season aren't gonna be the same. You need to start. Don't give me, we're trying to have it left center mid, but we're still racking point. We're gonna recover in the last 8. Arsenal did madness in the last 18 games, drawing away at City. So I'm gonna cancel that because both dropped points there. So I'm gonna cancel this to this. Arsenal lost one game, you're muted. Arsenal lost one game, you're muted. Arsenal lost one game.
Sorry, I said even me and you agreed that's a better result for Arsenal anyway, but carry on.
Yeah, like Man City, Arsenal dropped one game against Villa and they still lost the league.
Yeah.
They still lost the league. So there is no, I'm gonna start slow and I'm gonna catch. There's no catching up, Habibis. There's no catching up, Habibis. Because Man City will not wait. Next season is not gonna be like this season. Did you see Doku today? Right? Watch Gavardio at the end of the season. There is not gonna be, oh my God, I'm gonna catch Man City at the end of the season. No, there is not gonna be. Man City next season aren't gonna be like this season. Pep Guardiola next season, by the way, aren't gonna leave things to chance like this season. Aren't gonna leave it to somebody else's hand. It has to be in your hands. You have to be holding the stick. Nobody else. You have
Yes.
to be holding the ropes in your hands. Nobody else. No one else. Don't tell me I'm relying on Spurs to get points. I'm relying on Fulham to get a point against Man City because they're playing away. Khalas. Khalas. And I have to
If
say
you
one
say
thing.
that, then you just haven't learned.
And I have to say something. I'm gonna apologize to Husam publicly here on live on the stream because Man City did not lose a point in the after the Arsenal game. You have to be on the screen
No,
because you.
give sincere apology right now.
What do you mean?
You
Yeah,
get, say it.
I was wrong about this Man
No,
City.
don't just say it one sentence like this. Say it like say give sincere apology
Now you're
right
gonna
now.
say me. I'm not gonna say it this stream. I'm gonna say it in another stream. Done. Over. Khalas. See, I was gonna give you the apology because you said City aren't dropping points and City didn't drop points, and I said City will drop points and they didn't. Move on now from this. Get the two
So can
screens.
you just say Hussam was right?
Why do you have like this urge that Hosam was right? Why?
It's
Can you
true though. I
explain
was
to the
right
people? Can you explain to the people
because
why
it
you were
wasn't
wrong?
just you. It was you and Tom Little and all these people. Oh my God, City are gonna drop points. I'm like, no, they will not.
Yeah,
That's
Hosam was
ridiculous.
right. Hosam was
Thank you.
right, people.
Thank you.
City didn't drop points. City won every single game. People
Thank you.
rolled over. But at the last thing I'm gonna say about this Arsenal thing, this notion that you start slow and build, khalas, we done this point. Man,
Yeah, 100.
Arsenal need to improve massively. Improve massively, by the way.
Yeah.
Improve massively in terms of a striker, improve massively in terms of depth. I know they
Don't
were
go
not.
another season relying on Partey.
Yeah, you can't do that. You need someone ready to step in for Party, and it's not Jorginho. It's not Jorginho.
Jorginho's extension is good, so he can play a role like
Yeah,
every now
but
and
I'm
then.
gonna. You guys remember the Spurs game where Arsenal were. They were second best, but they were 2-1 up. And if Jorginho didn't fuck up, Arsenal would have had the 3 points
Which
when he
game?
made the mistake. The first game,
Oh, Spurs at the Emirates.
Spurs at the Emirates. Arsenal were second favorite,
That was such a
second.
long time ago as well.
But that's what the point, Osam, is that these matter. And guys, I'm gonna tell you something. We're 25 people from having 1,000 people watching. If you like the video, I promise you, if you get this video to 500 likes, we'll get over 1,000 people watching. I promise you this, without a shadow of a doubt. I promise you, will be 1,000 people watching. 100%. Let's get the likes up a little bit, guys. Let's get the likes up a little bit, so YouTube will push us to the next. And thank you for everybody subscribed. Actually, we are almost at 2,000. Sorry, 4,700. It's very simple. If you subscribe,
2000 زمان يمو الحمد لله.
4,700. Yes, guys. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Anyway, long story short, I just have to say, but Man City, are they the best team in the history though now? Four-peat, triple in the middle. Chargers or not Chargers? Is this the best ever team to dominate?
I like how you say Chargers or not Chargers, but that's the main reason why they cannot be the best team in history to begin with.
Because of what?
That's the main reason why they cannot be the best team in history, Mo. Because we have to wait to see what happens in that specific thing. Also, no, they're not the best team in
Won it on
history.
the pitch.
Also, no, because I'll tell you why they're not the best team in history. Because people, it's the problem is these same City fans spend the whole time like mocking Arsenal, Arteta. Ha, ha, ha. Okay, so your competition was weak then. Your competition was weak. So if you're saying this, you're basically saying your competition was weak and you beat weak competition and Arsenal don't win anything anyway and they went 20 years without a league title, blah, blah, blah. You mocking Arsenal only diminishes your league titles. And you mocking Liverpool, I mean, you know, all the City fans say Klopp is German Ranieri and all this. So if you say all this shit, the reality is, you know, I've seen Ferguson, Mourinho, Wenger compete, you know, all of them are spending money as well back in the time other than Wenger. So it's listen, I cannot say that this achievement specifically was like better than the ones that have previously happened in history. That's what I'll say. Because we also don't kind of have evidence of that in terms of even like the teams around the league were better. The teams around the league competed even stronger. I mean, Arsenal lost the league title because Leeds like beat them. So like shit like this, I don't know. Like it's just not happening in the Premier League right now. Even Pep is just, even Klopp and Pep and Arteta and run-ins, they're just beating everyone and shit. This wasn't the thing that used to happen in the past. So I guess that's the difference maker here.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. Oh,
Die, bitch.
what?
Just killed
Mosquito.
a mosquito. Sorry, I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
killed a mosquito. Had to kill that bitch right there.
Do a couple of super. See what other people are saying in the super chats, please, if you can.
Oh, you want to go super chats already?
No, no, just see what the people are saying, and then we'll come back to another discussion. Maybe someone will have an opinion. Maybe someone will have something to discuss in the super chats as well.
Okay. Big up to AMG Gunnar, who says, great season, content, guys. Big up is what AMG Gunnar says. Thank you. Then he says, Bismillah, Bismillah always, first and foremost. Why not? There is an improvement when he said we can't. I think he's responding to you, Mo.
Why not? That was an improvement. I don't think you should congratulate someone who lost the league. You should say, ask for an improvement. You had a good season, but congratulations for what? Congratulations for not winning. Do you want me to say that? Congratulations for not winning. Is that what you want me to
Mm-hmm.
say? Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. What else is there? Singh is saying no one wanted, no one wanted to sign slot
To
to
sing
sing slot.
slot along with Klopp. I'll be honest with you, I was actually, that's not true because a lot of people in Anfield were singing, Arnie slot, na 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 na. Listen, Klopp passed on the baton. You better do your job, Arnie. That's all I'm saying. Big up to AMG Gunnar who says, spam the likes. Yes, sir. Make sure you guys are spamming the likes right now. Hit the like button right here, right now. This very second, please do slap the like button. Please do subscribe to MHF. You know, let's help push this channel to 5K before the end of the season. Big up to Mookie, who just has a sad face, obviously, because the club leaving. Big up to Singh, who says Arsenal bigger than Chelsea, bigger than Arsenal. 2 Champions Leagues over 0 Champions Leagues. That's not a problem, Singh G. But then let me ask you a question right here, right now. Is Nottingham Forest bigger than Arsenal as well? Because they have 2 Champions Leagues and 0. Atletico Madrid is a big club. PSG is a big club. Arsenal are a big club. All have 0 Champions Leagues. No football club is big who doesn't have double-digit league titles. I dare you find me one. Big up to Stephen who says, big up Shabab, what a season. It will start again, I guess. Come on, you Gooners. Yes, sir, you just have to go again, Stephen. You know, that's just the ultimate reality of the Premier League. It's just real quick, just hit you real quick, you know? Big up to Eon who says 115. Come on, you Gooners. Big up to Mo and Husam. Big up to you, Eon. Big up to all the people in the chat as well. How is 2 points off the last day equal a lot of work?
What?
I think that's also a response to you.
How about what? How is 2 points off? Ah, yes, because Man City will improve massively. You think you're going to have another season with Man City like this? Dropping points left and right. That's my response to you, AMG. You're not only competing against this season's Man City, you're going to be competing against next season Man City, where their new players are going to improve, where Doku improves, where Gavardiol improves, where they're going to get Bruno Guimaraes, Paqueta, they're going to get Savio, they're going to get signings. So that's a lot of work for you. That's a lot of work. Hit the
I
like
hear it. I
button
hear
from
it, to be
AMG
honest with you.
Gunner, of course. Hit the like button from AMG Gunner, of course.
Yes, right there. He says hit the likes. Make sure you're all hitting the likes. Every single one
Nice.
of you guys, please
Come
hit the like button
on.
right now.
We are almost on 400 likes, of course. This is
Big up to Farzan as well, who just sends an empty super chat. Big up to you, Farzan.
big up for the support, for the people that support the channel, of course. Big up for everybody that is supporting the channel. About Liverpool, though, are you disappointed
That?
that you didn't win the league this season, that you got knocked out of Europa League? How do you assess your season? Give me a rate out of 10.
I mean, look, this season, obviously, the fact that was Klopp's last season that's the most disappointing part because, you know, it's just something that, you know, that's unfortunate the way that this season has ended. So, yeah, I just think I'm looking at this year right here, and I'll be honest with you, I think we're the real bottle jobs, not even Arsenal, but I'm not even going to go there, you know? So I just don't know. I just don't know. It's just very sad. It's just very sad the position that we're in. Very sad the position that we're in. Uh, to be honest, Mo, it was very sad today seeing Jurgen Klopp leave Liverpool Football Club. Very, very sad. Very, very sad seeing Klopp leave Liverpool Football Club. People don't understand. Having a world-class manager is rare. I mean, Mo, Here's the thing: he supports Inter Milan, right? Inter Milan have been a lot more successful than Liverpool in the modern era. Even he will tell you how many like real world class managers have Inter had. I think Mo's answer will shock you. He'll tell you like what? Who was world class Mo at Inter? Jose Mourinho. Me and you agree. Who else from your era? Like you
But
watch, it was like
yeah,
world class.
back in that, there is not a lot of world class. Like even
Yeah.
Mancini is not like world class manager. You know, he
Yeah.
won the league
So,
many
so
times.
like basically, me and you in our lifetime have seen one world class manager. You know, that's how rare, because
No,
it's rare. Yani, and I'm trying to explain to the people it's something rare. It's not like you know. Here's the thing. This is something that I say to the Arteta outers as well, and this is a conversation me and Mo have had before. Bro, you look at the market right now. Yeah, let's assume tomorrow Josh Kroenke sacks Arteta. Okay, let's assume for the sake of argument, who out there is like a world class manager that can replace Mikel Arteta? The answer is nobody slash no one slash there isn't that many available right now, because that's the unfortunate reality. To be honest with you, like it's just having a world class manager like that is very difficult to replace. I mean, obviously, it crumbled at the end because we kind of stopped listening to the analytics department, the analytics team, stopped doing what we're supposed to from a transfer perspective, and all this type of shit. So I think that's kind of where we fell off, in terms of like the Liverpool season and that shit. So yeah, I think the biggest disappointment, Mo, and I know even though I didn't want us to win that competition because I felt like it just makes the players more tired, it's the fact that Liverpool only left the season with the Carabao Cup. You know, had we won a Europa League, had we been in the Europa League final, and imagine the Europa League final was Liverpool versus whoever, Leverkusen, whatever, it would have been a lot more different for us,
yeah,
because
yeah.
then, even though even though there will come people and start mocking, haha, you won a Europa League, it still is like a
It's a
European
big
competition.
trophy, guys.
Yeah, it's still a European competition. It's a major trophy, so it's not something to, but we shit the bed completely. We shit the bed against Atalanta. We shit the bed in the FA Cup. We shit the
Have
bed in the
Liverpool
Premier League.
bottled the title, being 5 points ahead
Yes,
at some point?
100% we did. And I'll tell you why.
Because you
Because we
finished
were
nine. I
first.
didn't realize you finished 9 points behind Man City. By the way,
Yeah,
nine.
yeah. Us and Spurs were the only two clubs in January who could spend money without breaking FFP rules. We had the opportunity to change stuff up. We didn't. We relied on the likes of Nunez and Diaz, and they let us down. And I'll tell you what makes this worse. I'll tell you where Liverpool lost the title. Listen, Mo even will agree with me 100%. Fuck Aston Villa game, fuck West Ham game, fuck Everton game. Forget all this. By that time, the players gave up already. Crystal Palace, Manchester City, Manchester United. Those 3 games, 2 points from 9 is where we lost the league
That
completely.
Manchester City game, Luis Diaz.
Yes, from the
That
start.
miss, Luis Diaz.
You know what makes this hurtful, Mo? The fact that all 3 games where we dropped points, we were the much better team, created the much more clear-cut chances, and simply did not take them. That's it. Like this is genuinely what it boils down to. So I've given this example, and it might be an extreme example, but actually it's logical. Take out Nunez, give me Jean-Philippe Mateta. I'm a Premier League champion. I'm not even joking, by the way. I'm not even exaggerating. That's how bad he is, Mo. You can laugh all you want. Wallah, I'm being serious. That's how bad the guy is. If I take off Darwin Nunez and I bring Jean-Philippe Mateta as Liverpool striker, I'm Premier League champion. If I take out Luis Diaz and I bring Hwang Hee-chan from Wolves, I'm Premier League champion. By the way, I'm not, you see how low I've went in terms of like, that's how bad they are. Mo, you know what it is? I tried to explain it to the people today, and even the people who like didn't agree with me when it comes to like Mo Salah and stuff finally got it today. I'm like, guys, let me assume you're all right. Let me assume Mo Salah actually fell off. You're all correct. Muhammad Salah fell off, and he's no longer the player he was. Let's say he was a 10 out of 10, and he's now an 8 out of 10. No problem. Diaz is a 3, and Nunez is a 2. So why are we talking about the guy that's an 8? Or the guy that's even, I'm going to take it a step further, the guy that's a 7. Bro, Luis Diaz today was fucking up simple passes, Mo. I'm
I
talking
didn't watch
about
the game,
passes
to
that
be
you
honest.
play football, sir. You
Yeah.
play football. I'm talking about passes where in Texas, a group of guys is going to go play football and have better passing than Luis Diaz. I'm talking about Robertson is overlapping you, and you just have to play a crystal clear pass to him, and then it's a Wolves throw-in. Darwin Nunez, the less said about him, the better. We only have ourselves to blame. That's just the reality. These players are not good enough, and these players have to be held accountable. And you know what it is? I'm actually keeping the same energy more for me, for Chelsea, for a lot of it. Every time, bro, people are so direct. Manager, 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 manager. Not everything's about manager. People are like, no, but Husam, we conceded a lot of goals. Yeah, but we were conceding chances at the start of the season. The only difference is we were taking our chances when we got them. but we ended up not taking our chances, and that's why we lost the league. Yani, and if you want me to go less of an extreme example, give me Haaland, I'm a Premier League winner. Yani, very simple. I'm not even exaggerating. So it shows me that it's not
Yeah,
a
but Holland's a
tactical
big
thing.
thing, Habibi. And Holland's a big thing.
No, but I'm saying it's
Mateta is like
no, but it's to prove a point more that it's not tactical or managerial. You understand? It's not Klopp tactics. Yani, we all know Klopp is not the manager to pass left, pass right 500 times. Klopp is the manager that will do gung-ho football, counter-attack, ping-pong. Yani, we know it. You know, this is just the reality.
yeah.
That's just the reality. So yes, I am disappointed the way the season ended. Hopefully, this transfer window is the biggest transfer window in FSG history because they have the chance to prove all of us wrong. Maybe we are all wrong. Maybe it's time for FSG to start spending money and show us that it wasn't Jurgen Klopp that carried the football club. That's what I'll say.
Yeah. Liverpool bottled the league. This is it. Jurgen Klopp bottled the league. I know that it's emotional for you guys. It's the most successful manager you have seen. I hope that your next manager can compete because I cannot just go with Man City and Arsenal competing against each other. We need another. We need a third because Man United are way far, Chelsea far. We need Liverpool to compete for the good of football. We need Liverpool to compete. I know a lot of people say, Mo, but you banter Liverpool and everything. But I really want Liverpool to compete. I don't want the race winning every game. I want another team, a third team to put pressure on them. I'm not going to say Liverpool must win the league next season, but you cannot be.
No, I agree with you, by the way. If you ask Slot to win the league on the first season, I think that's too much. But you have to say challenge at least. Don't tell me top four.
But it cannot be January and only is 15 points behind the league leaders.
Yeah, I agree with it.
Like that would be a joke. You take a team that will stop in January and then he's 15. And by the way, especially because if the rumors are right about Liverpool, they're gonna back the guy. They're gonna back the guy. Am I wrong? They're gonna back the guy based on the reports, based on the rumors. Okay, we're going based on the rumors. If they don't back him and Mo Salah leaves or someone leaves, now we're gonna have a different conversation later in the transfer window. But if Liverpool gets 3-4 players and they sell Darwin Núñez or they sell and they get a striker, they get a defender, they get a midfielder.
Let me tell you a very realistic window, Mo. You from the outside looking in. I'll tell you very realistic window. I'm not even gonna mention one crazy name. Okay, Ait Nouri, Ugarte, Hinchcape, Marcus Thuram, Kvaratskhelia.
No, it's not realistic. You aren't getting
okay,
Marcus
but with the sales of Núñez, Diaz, and Robertson.
You can't get Marcus Thuram and Kvaratskhelia. You have to target one because both are very expensive.
No, but you know why it's realistic more? Because we do have the money to spend this summer.
Yeah, these two are going to cost you about like 150 or 170.
No, I recognize that. You're right. They will. But the other three won't. Ugarte is around 30-40. Ait Nouri is 30-40.
Can I tell you something?
And hear me out. And the Hinchcape center back is also around 30-40. Okay. So the other three are mid-level signings that we usually make, صح? Now, include Luis Diaz sale, Núñez sale, Robertson sale.
You might not spend more than 200 million this season.
But 200 million is fine.
With the sales. With the sales.
No, I think we'll spend more because we have to. It's a matter of have to, عرفت? It's not a matter of like, I want us to. It's a matter of literally we have to. That's the reality, Mo. We have to.
I don't think you're selling Darwin Núñez, by the way. I think you're selling Luis.
There's actually only one position that I think I'd be okay with us not signing. DM. Because Slot inverts left back and right back and plays with double pivot. So essentially you have a wall of 4 in front of the center backs. So it could work without signing up out and out DM. But the other 4 we need, 100%. If any of Diaz, let me explain something to the people right now. I don't give a fuck if we sign Kylian Mbappe. If Diaz and Núñez are at this football club next season, we're not winning the league. Full stop. Done, period. Stop waffling. Khalas. End of discussion. Yes. Luis Diaz is one of the worst wingers in the league this season, period. Núñez is one of the worst forwards in the league this season and in the world. Done. I've seen forwards in the Jordanian league who are more clinical
than Núñez.
It's the reality. Reality hurts.
Apologize to Darwin Núñez.
Simple as. Here, by the way, Aaron been watching Liverpool since the 80s. You know this. You know how long Aaron been watching us, صح, Mo? You know he's one of the OGs. He's been watching us for a long time. Even he agrees. Khalas, doesn't matter. You can sign Mbappe with Núñez and Diaz. We ain't winning shit. Simple.
Mo, apologize to Darwin Núñez. He has improved a little bit over last season and then he flopped again. You know what I mean? His curve went up a little bit for a month or a month and a half when he scored the wonder goal in Europa League, and then done, over.
And you know what it is, Mo? Everything I just said changes if we sell one of the big four.
Trent, Alisson, Van Dijk, Salah.
Yes. We cannot sell any of the big four.
I don't think Salah is gonna go. He looked. I don't know. He looked disappointed that Klopp is leaving. To be honest, today, and that I
Yeah,
was
bro,
watching
of
them.
course. Listen, Salah and Klopp have a fantastic relationship, or else the guy wouldn't have stayed. Simple as. Yeah, let's not all lie to each other. Just because they had a public fight once. Maadi, he fought with Mane once, he fought with Milner once, he fought with Henderson once. It's not that deep, like players and managers fight all the time.
Yeah, let's do this.
Didn't Ancelotti disagree with what's his name,
with
Vinicius
Modric,
once,
with Vinicius and Modric.
and Modric once, and
Yeah.
Kroos once? عادي
Yeah.
يعني.
Kroos didn't like to being subbed out once. He's like, why are you subbing me out? عادي. Next game,
Yeah.
Kroos started. عادي.
Yeah,
Nothing
it's fine.
happened.
Yeah, but it's just not as simple as that. So
Yeah. Let's do the super chats and then get out of here, bro.
بدك يعني انا اعملهم وانت تروح تبدا ستريم تبعك ولا
No.
شو؟
Let's do them together and then join the other stream. I'm gonna join.
Before we do the super chats, let me check the like count because you guys are frauds, Loki, with this like button. Let me check.
Yani, it's unfair for me to go when people are sending super chats for both of us. Yani.
That is true. So we have 862 people. We're on 365 likes. That's good. The target is 400. I know there's 35 of you who haven't liked the video. Like it right now. Every single one of you right now who haven't liked the video, like it and subscribe to MHF. Because not only are we 35 likes away from 400, we're also 30 subscribers away from 4.7k. So let's do both. There's 35 of you who haven't subscribed and haven't liked. Subscribe and like, Habibis. Let's do both right now.
Yeah, let's go.
Big up to Andrew says Trent should have had 6 assists, front 3, and McAllister.
Yeah.
Wow. Brother Salah should have won the Playmaker Award. From the 26 big chances he created, only 6 were assists. That tells you all you need to know. Big up to Tevin. Big up to the guys. I'm hurting, but we move. I'm not going to take the mindset you have, Mo. If I was to listen to the way you talk, I'd feel hopeless.
No, the other way around. I said get better. I said do not congratulate, get better. You can beat Pep next season, Tevin. That's what I said. I said go hard in the transfer market and beat Pep next season. That's what I said.
True. This is true.
I literally said that. You heard half of my speech. I said,
but Tevin, you need to understand something. You and the Arsenal fans as well. If your signings of this summer are like Zubamendi and fucking Isak, don't come to me telling me, Husam, you think Arsenal are going to win the league. You need better. You need quality. Big up to Farzano says, many Arsenal fans with a level-headed believe that we take it down to the wire with a chance of a miracle. What's impressive is that we're there and we're competing. That's what we build on.
Yeah, you can build.
I agree. However, the same cannot be said next season. There need to be some form of silverware at the end of it because it vindicates everything you guys are saying. Silverware is the currency of success. That's just the reality. What vindicated the Klopp project is when we lifted the Champions League in Madrid. What further vindicated it is when we won the Premier League the year after. Forget Prem. If you win UCL next season, you've vindicated everything. Yeah. Big up to Farzan again. It says, big up, guys, Mo and Husam. Big up to you, Farzan. Thank you so much for the super chat, Habibi. Husam, did you have tears? Virgil was crying. No, I didn't have tears. I ain't going to cry publicly. You get me? That's what's not going to happen. You could call me toxically masculine. You get me? I am. So I'm not going to cry publicly unless there's an actual reason to cry, you know? So, yeah. You could say that's a reason, but I'm still not going to cry publicly, to be fair. Big up to you, Singh, though. Big up to my guy Mansoor, who sends in 2 super chats.
Congratulations,
First one is 115 for Pete. And then the second one, I'm going to respond to him in Arabic, you know. Mansoor, يعني انت فايز 4 دوريات ورا بعض. حلو؟ روح انت خلينا نحكي مع منصور بس 30 ثانية روح.
يلا.
Let me just say this to Mansoor quickly. Mansoor حبيبي. انت فايز 3 دوريات 4 دوريات ورا بعض اخوي. 4 trophies in a row. And you can't even make your own slogan. يعني it's not enough your stadium is called Ittihad. It's not enough your celebration is stolen from Lech Poznan. It's not enough you have 115 charges. What you're looking at Mansoor is this means more. يا أخي Mansoor, let me ask you a question. Let's assume Liverpool fans say this means more. Okay, yes, it means more to us, يا أخي. It means more to us, Mansoor. Why does the it means more make you cry, يا أخي? Why? Yes, it means more. Yes, my title meant more to me because I only saw one. And why are you crying? That's the thing I just don't understand. Let me be delusional in my own bubble and let it mean more to me. يا أخي عادي. Sava, life moves on. You get me. Mansoor حبيبي. منصور يا الأبيض منصور. خلاص عادي يعني. Relax أخوي. Relax. خليني أحكي. It means more without getting upset about it. It means more to me. يا أخي خلاص, it's one league title my whole life. Let me be happy. Big up to my guy Farzan says you're right. Husam, next season dictates all. You damn right, Farzan. Big up to you. Big up to my guy Tevin, who says, okay, Mo, I'll stand corrected. Please don't mind me. Head lost to speak right now. Still two of my favorite G's on YouTube. You both. I appreciate you, Tevin. Listen, I'll just say this to the Arsenal fans at the end now that Mo is not here to waffle. You get me? First of all, like, subscribe, and don't go anywhere because this is going to take you to Footy Judge Mo. I'm going to just say this to you, my brother Tevin, and the Arsenal fans. Listen, you have a team to be proud of. Don't get bullied online by the rivals who are trying to rattle you and diss you and banter you, and just chill. You have a team to be proud of. Build on this team and go out there next season and win something massive, win something big, so you can all celebrate at the end of it together and raise the middle finger to all the haters. Simple as. Big up to you, Tevin. So don't forget, tonight at 10 is Ahwa as well. So don't go anywhere from here because it's going to take you to Footy Judge Mo. And tonight at 10, we have Al Ahwa, ladies and gentlemen. So it's going to be content all year long. I love you all. And I'm going to see you guys over there. I'm going to see you guys in the comment section of Footy Judge Mo as well. Love.